Hi, my name is Frank. It's Friday. Time to kick back, talk music. Okay, got some mail from you guys. I'm opening up some cool stuff, a whole variety of stuff. I want to talk about a genre. I guess it's a genre of music called Lostwave. I want to show an example of how all CDs should be packaged. This is the ultimate jewel case. Some other cool stuff too, but it's been a while since I've given away something. So I'm going to give away something, a t-shirt from the Channel 33 RPM store. By the way, check out this new design, Back from the Dead. This is available on a t-shirt as well as a poster. Of course, it's a tribute to Dawn of the Dead. You know, I am a big horror movie fan, but Back from the Dead refers to the vinyl resurgence, right? Records were left for dead. Now look at where we are today. This design was done by my pal Jason Sampson in Australia. Jason also did that Frank cartoon you see once in a while. Super talented artist, so please do check that out. Here's the contest. Just leave a comment below this video telling me which of the shirts in the Channel 33 RPM merch store you like the best. I'll leave a link to the store right here on the screen. Just go there, let me know which one you like the best. Leave it in the comments below this video. This video is open to anyone. This contest, is open to anyone, no matter where in the world you live. And I'll come back. I should get some dates here. Hold on a second. I just had a look at my calendar here. I'll keep this contest open until February. Let's keep it open until February 16th. And I will announce a winner either on February 18th or on February 25th on a Friday night vinyl episode. Please do enter. Good luck to everyone.
Love vinyl? Tell the world with a Channel 33 RPM t-shirt. Check out the Channel 33 RPM store today.
All right, let us open the mail. This first one comes from Andrew. Send me this long, very interesting note. I won't read it all, it's very long. But here's the CD he sent me. But there's a story to this. Andrew has introduced me to this thing called Lostwave. I'm not sure if you have ever heard of Lostwave, but it's a thing on Reddit and elsewhere where people upload songs to SoundCloud or other places, and then internet sleuths try to track down the origin of that song or the album. So these are long lost albums or songs that people don't know who the artist is. I mentioned Reddit, and here's the description on Reddit. Reddit says, this is a Reddit community dedicated to collecting and putting a spotlight on great music that has gone unnoticed, lost its popularity, or even lacks an identity. Anyway, it's pretty cool. The music is often kind of indie rock, DIY garage stuff. This is the CD single that Andrew sent me. It was one of these Lostwave. Well, the band was one of these Lostwave bands. The band is called Fake Ideal. And there was a whole thing on the internet where people had this song and they're like, who is this? What is it? It wasn't this one. This is Carve Me an Edge. And this is it's a CD single. Anyway, very cool thing going on online, helping draw attention to lost music and helping introduce people to new music. Andrew previously sent me this album from Panchico called Death Metal, but the music is not death metal. It's kind of like the shoegaze alt rock thing. And there's a whole story behind Panchico where the CD was found in a thrift store, and then the internet went on this mission to find out who it was because the CD was not labeled, and it was this band Panchico. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, I'm not sure if you have ever heard of this whole Lost Wave movement. I do think it's cool. So thank you, Andrew, for introducing me to this whole, I guess, is it underground? Can anything on Reddit be underground? I don't know. This whole movement called Lostwave. Okay, this next one, this is very cool. This comes from Eric. And Eric is a longtime viewer of this channel. He has sent me stuff before, so thank you very much, Eric. No need, man, no need to send this. He sent this note here. I won't read it all, but again, very cool. Frank, happy 2023. Hope this finds you and your family well. In this letter, he talks about a video I did last year about Rivermont. That's a label that issues modern day micro groove 78 RPM records. He talks about how other companies are also doing this, and that for RSD recently there were some blues 78s issued which he bought and thought was cool. And then he went back in his record store and he saw some in the bin still for sale, and he thought of me because of that past video, which was awesome and super generous. And he says he's not sure if I have a record player capable of playing 78 RPM records, but maybe now that I have these, I should look into getting a record player capable of playing 78 RPM records. And it's kind of funny because at this moment, I don't have a record player that can play 78s, but I did. I just had that Audio Technica LP120 that I had and reviewed and bought, and I've since found a new home. So I'm kicking myself now because I literally just had that like a week or two ago. Anyway, these are very cool. Just the whole idea that labels are still issuing modern day 78 RPM records is pretty wild. And these aren't like the old 78s, right? You don't need a special needle to play them. They're not on brittle. They're not made out of brittle material. They're made out of regular vinyl. Micro groove. You can use a regular turntable to play them as long as it's capable of playing at 78 RPM records. So this is by Blind Lemon Jefferson, and it sort of recreates that old packaging, which I thought this is really cool. So until I can acquire a record player, once again, capable of playing 78s, I'm going to bring these to a friend's house and check them out. It's on 10-inch. A lot of those old 78s were also on 10-inch. Just can't get enough of that recreated packaging. That is very cool. Let's open up another one. There you go. It's got the Obi strip. It's kind of an Obi strip, talking about record store day. This is from Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson is just such a... You know, the legend of Robert Johnson. He's the one who apparently sold his soul to the devil. He went down to the crossroads and sold his soul there. Hold on. Tonight is a Crown and Diet Pepsi kind of Friday night. Anyway, there it is. Again, great packaging. I don't talk about it much, but I'm a big fan of the blues. Old and new. So many great artists. And what drew me to the blues initially is I am a guitar player. I haven't picked up my guitar, to be honest, much in a few years now. My goal for this year is to kind of get back into it. But from a guitar player's perspective, that was my approach to... That's why I got into the blues. I had an old guitar teacher who that was his thing. So I was first learning as a teenager. He's like, you gotta check out all these blues artists, Frank. Here's one more. Who is this one from? This is from Blind Willie McTell. Again, super cool. Super cool. Traffic Entertainment Corp., Boston, Massachusetts. Traffic Entertainment. So that's the company then. Traffic Entertainment that is releasing these 78s. Yeah, I love the packaging. I can't wait to listen to these. Eric, this is awesome, man. I am blown away that you thought of me and you saw those 78s. That is awesome. So thank you very much for sending those over. Okay, I want to talk about CD packaging. This one was interesting. This showed up in the P.O. box without a note or without an explanation. It came from... Where did it come from? It came from overseas. It came from Europe. Paradigm Music. Paradigm Music. Anyway, it was this band called Bloom 06, and this release is called Crash Test 01. I'll talk about that more in a second, but if you haven't heard of Bloom 06, Crash Test 01 was their debut album. It was released back in October 2006. The genre is, what would you call this? Electronica, Eurodance. That's the history of this, but check out the packaging on here. And again, this came from the Paradigm Music. I guess that is the Paradaw Music. I'm sorry. Paradaw Music. I'll leave a link here. So I'm not sure if they're trying to promote this band or trying to promote their services, but I'll link them up. I will link to you below this video, and it comes with a card for a discount. I guess when you order something from there, you get a discount. Anyway, check out the packaging on this. I think this packaging, this is a CD. I think this, the jewel case here, if I can even call it a jewel case, these are typically used on SA CDs. But man, all CDs should come with cases like this. This is so much better than those cheap jewel cases you see on regular CDs. I don't even know if you can tell on the camera, but it's just so much durable, so much bigger. It's like a tank. And to open this, you can't just open it. You got to press this little tab, and then it opens here. Check this out. And even, you know, on CDs, the worst thing is on the jewel cases where these center things get broken all the time, the little teeth. This one is pretty beefed up. It's pretty beefed up. It looks way more durable. Anyway, I'm actually going to look online to see if I can buy these CD cases and use them for some of my CDs. It's just so much better, man. It's so much better. It's bulkier, beefier, and stronger. So that is very cool. Anyway, again, I want to give a shout out to Parada Music. Link below. They appear to be a seller of music, and they did send me this release from Bloom 06. There was no note, so I hope I did this justice. Thank you very much. What else do I have in my pile of music? This one also came with no note. I had a couple things in my closet, and I got a couple of the envelopes mixed up, so I hope I did not mismatch this envelope to what I'm going to show you. But this came from William in Bristol, PA, Pennsylvania, I think. Okay, it just says, this is the only note on the back of the envelope. It says, hope you enjoy, keep on spinning, fragile. Anyway, when I opened it up, there's a bunch of these musicians' cards, all signed and all autographed. So I'm not sure if William worked in a music store or he was collecting these for years, but this is very cool. Here is Ollie from All That Remains, again autographed. Matt, bass player in Five Finger Death Punch, autographed. Oh man, this is cool. Kenny Aronoff, one of the greatest drummers of our time, autographed. This is Bobby Sanabria. I don't know who Bobby is. John Blackwell, another drummer I'm not familiar with, but again, these are all autographed, which made me wonder if William worked in a music store and got all these there. I don't know. Got that. Who's this? John Dolly Mayan. Tony McAlpine, guitarist, shredder. Made a name for himself in the 80s. Oh, one of my favorite drummers, man. Again, these are all autographed. Charlie Benante from Anthrax. I think Charlie is one of the most underrated drummers. He's just so good. Not only is he a drummer, a lot of people don't know this. He writes most of the riffs for the Anthrax songs as well. And I believe the fact that the drummer is writing the riffs just makes it, I don't know, just the riffs and the drums just work so well together in that band. Paul Gilbert, another amazing guitarist, amazing shredder. And I'm going to go through these fast because there's a bunch here. Andy Timmons. Ronald Brunner Jr. from Stanley Clark's band. Here's one. I can't make Ken Susi, I think. I'm not sure who that is. Jason, drummer from Jason Costa from All That Remains. Can't make this name out. Can you see that autograph on there? Jason Bittner, Shadows Fall, drummer, autographed. Shadows Fall. Mick, Slipknot. Paul, Slipknot. Brian Fraser Moore, drummer from Madonna, autographed. Matt, Shadows Fall. Dragon Force, Herman from Dragon Force. Adam Lambert Band. Okay. I don't want to mess that name up, but that's cool. Again, signed Buzz, I think. I'm not sure who that is. Shadows Fall. And this Ken Susi. I'm going to have to look that one up. I don't know who that is. So, William, these are awesome, man. Obviously, a lot of time went into collecting these, so I appreciate you sharing these with me. And I'm definitely going to display some of them. You rock, man. Thank you for thinking of me. And keep on spinning as well. All right, 33ers, there is my Friday mail segment. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below. Remember to enter my contest for a Channel 33 RPM t-shirt giveaway. I'll see you again in a couple days. Till then, keep on spinning.